And when you walk yourself inside my crosshairs, I'm going to hug the trigger and I'm going to drop you. You can't withhold this from me. When you have that, unstoppable. Unstoppable. And then when you have the model in your hand and you know exactly how you're going to perform with it, you have no idea. You have no idea the potential you have then. Every goal that you ever set, smashed. Every goal that you ever imagined within your reach, smashed. And you're going to look around and say, man, I did not have high enough goals. This was too easy. This was too easy. But while you're going through it, it seems impossible. They're not doing it. So why are you taking other people's advice that aren't doing shit? If they're not doing better than you, they don't have any opinion on how to make you better. Cut it out. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to be able to make this money on your own. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to anybody else. You don't even want to be on social media. Fuck these people. You don't want to give a shit about what they say about you. You don't care. You don't give a shit if they see what house you live in. You don't give a shit what kind of car you drive, how much money you got in the fucking bank. You don't care about none of that because you're living your life. You're taking care of your family. If it fucking offends you, I don't give a shit. Move on down the fucking road because this is where the rubber meets the road, folks. No one's going to protect you. I can't protect you. You're going to fuck it up if you fuck it up and you did it in your own hands. But if you do the due diligence and say, I'm cutting all the bullshit out today. I'm cutting it all out. I got no excuses now. He said it. I got no excuses. It's there. It's in the charts every single day, every single week. This is the hardest, easy money you've ever made. And the only thing that complicates it is the person you see in the mirror. How long are you going to let that person in the reflection of that mirror hold you back? You think you look like that person in the reflection of that mirror. You don't. You don't. It's backwards. And it's not shocking when you think about how we think ass backwards. We think about things backwards because we don't think we deserve it. Bullshit. You deserve it. The fact that you're still listening to me, bloviate. You know you want it. You can fucking taste it. It's ready. It's within grasp. You know it's there. You just gotta keep digging. It's gonna happen for you. I have dozens other ones that I'm begging for them to come forward. New step, new string in their step. Why? Because they don't need ICT no more. And guess what, baby? Woo! That's exactly what you do when you graduate. Fuck you, ICT. Thanks, brother. See ya. That's exactly how I want you to do. I don't want you tethered to me. I don't want you constantly tethered to me. I want you to say, thank you so much, but I ain't got time to be messing with you no more. I got things to do. Places to be. Boom. That's exactly how you leave the nest. That's it. We're done.
This is one of the hardest things that you as a human being will ever endeavor to do. Because it's so easy to psych yourself out. I'm convinced that 80% of people that fail, they talk themselves into failure, either subconsciously or blatantly. Think about what you've done to yourself as a trader. If you've traded with live funds and you've blown that account or accounts, you can go right back to the moment where you knew at that moment, right before you did it, when you still had money in the account, the day that you did like 25, 30 trades, over leveraging, trying to fix something, trying to just do whatever, at some point, it became like you just wanted to end it all because it was too painful. Just click until I don't have any more money left. I don't have the discipline to do it right. I've already convinced myself that I'm never going to do this, so let's just blow the account and be done with it. So subconsciously what? Your mind tells your hand there's something to do. Push the button. But the chart's saying nothing about doing anything at all. You're never going to see a book written like that. But that's the stuff that goes on for real.
Alrighty, all right. Good morning, boys and girls. How are we doing, chat? Good morning, guys. Happy CPI Friday. That is not something that we say very often, is it? No, sir. No, sir. Good morning, guys. Say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button if you would be ever so kind. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, who do we got in here? Let's see. What's up, Mr. Gamoody? Nika, good morning. Michael, good morning. Hindsight King, Newton, Carol, good morning. Tony, Sean, good morning. Elias, Legendary, Sugar Dandy, Sparkling Dust. Oh, Roger. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Cookie. Good to see you, man. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Welcome in. Make yourselves at home, boys and girls. Take your shoes off. Grab yourself a hot cup of Joe or beverage of choice. Cheers. Oh, that's the good stuff. That is the good stuff, boys. Alrighty, man. We got less than 1 minute here until market opens. Let me turn the background music down. Let's go ahead and jump into the charts. So first and foremost, boys and girls, economic calendar-wise today, we did have, obviously, like I said, CPI pre-market, and we do have some news at 10 a.m., prelim consumer sentiment and inflation expectations, so we'll keep an eye out for that. But looking at the actual price action itself, we did end up getting another rally yesterday to another new high. And this is, I don't know, I guess this is kind of where my mind is at. We did leave behind this daily inefficiency on the Wednesday candle, the Wednesday daily candle. So call me crazy, but I'm still viewing prices in a premium, and I'm going to favor, you know, especially now that we've taken out previous day highs, I'm still going to favor probably the short move back down below 25,000 and into this previous day low and daily fair value gap, boys and girls. So that is just how I'm viewing price. Oh, darn it. Boys, I missed the opening bell. Play ball. So that's just how I'm looking to view things right now, is through that lens. You guys can let me know if you agree or disagree. I'm not saying that we can't see price run higher. Obviously, we've got buy-side highs in close proximity as well. So we'll kind of just react here. But yeah, I'm just viewing price in a premium. Feels like we've pumped a lot with a lot of unfilled fair value gaps and imbalances and just unfinished business to manipulate lower before ultimately wanting to see continuation higher. So not that I will force shorts or anything like that, but that is the initial thought here, at least. All right. Let me check the 4 hour. 4 hour, we do have this imbalance here. Here's our previous day low. Previous day low and daily fair value gap. Otherwise, yeah, there's not really going to be much here to look at other than once you get to the really smaller time frames. This should be our data high, right? Yep. So we got data high about to be traded to. Right now, a little bit of a, is this data missing on E-mini? Interesting. Okay. So we don't have data missing here on E-mini. Do I have the, yeah, I was going to say. There's no data missing here on E-mini, but on the micro chart, I'm missing, are you guys missing this data right here? 8:15. I'm missing like an entire what the fuck? Or is that just the 15-minute? It's just a wick? Does your guys' micro chart look like this? The 8:15 candle is like a bullish candle, but on the micro chart, it looks just like a wick. Yeah? Okay, cool. So it ain't just me. It ain't just me. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, data high here incoming, it looks like. Data high. So we'll wait on that, but oh, that's a little trippy, huh? A little trippy. Meanwhile, Dow Jones is starting to sell off already. You guys can see Dow Jones right here, bottom left. Dow Jones selling off. We got NQ pumping up towards data high. ES is kind of just in a standstill right now. Good morning, guys. What's up, Kevin? Oh, what's up, Kevin? What's up, Andrew? Good morning, Melda, Habibis, Hassan, CJ. What's up, everybody? Edward, good morning. Good morning, guys. Let me check the poll in the chat. What are we at here? What are we at? Let me add them. 48% of the chat is bullish. 40% is bearish. So not too lopsided. Very few people expecting range-bound poor conditions today. Lower than usual. Melda, I am okay. I am a little bit sick. I had a little bit of a head cold that we were battling through the last few days, but we should be, we're coming down off of it. We should be back to 100% by next week. Jeez, look at Dow Jones, dude. Dow Jones is just melting. What's going on in here? Breakfast. Holy shit. What are we doing?
Stop it. Get some help.
Market got me like this. I miss Joe. Don't you guys miss Joe? You know, maybe having a president that couldn't ride a bike or walk upstairs wasn't the worst thing in the world. I'm just kidding. We got data highs taken here on NQ. Data highs taken on NQ. We have SMT up there, obviously, as well. I mean, but we have SMT both sides technically with Dow Jones. We're not in sync at the moment. Not in sync at the moment. This is our London. Yep. Bull or bear? I'm leaning more bear. I just think we're in too much of a premium. Too much of a premium for me to want to chase longs in this personally. Chart colors. A light gray background, green candles, and black candles. Hell of a reaction off the data high here, chat. Holy. Hell of a reaction there, chat. I want to wait for some closures on like the 5 or the 15. Holy cow. Any degens just turtle soup the data high? Any degens just turtle soup the data high? Nika says, yep. Nika, you son of a bitch. Nika, no signal? What are you doing? Why are you trying to make money without us? Haven't taken data highs on E-mini, really? Oh, we haven't. Interesting. Bro, what is going on? Why is there such a huge difference in structure today with microchart and E-mini? That sucks. Yeah, we have not taken it on E-mini. Good eye there. Interesting. I mean, what is the continuous? I mean, continuous should be the same as E-mini, but damn. And it is. Yeah, boys, a little bit stuffy still. A little bit stuffy still. We should be back to 100% by next week. For now, I sound a little bit like Dodgy. Shout out Dodgy. For now, I sound a little bit like Dodgy. Perma stuffy nose, but it is what it is. One to 7 done already. Guns and Graves. Jeez. Guns and Graves. A username like that, this guy don't mess around. Guns and Graves. Yeah, it'd be done after a 1 to 7 too. Make you nervous to take a trade? Yeah, I don't see anything just yet. I don't like that. I don't like that NQ is. I guess the thing is, boys, you want to trust the E-mini data more than the micro data. So if E-mini hasn't taken out data high, I don't trust this sweep on micro. So we'll wait, man. That'll be a little unfortunate. I mean, if it works out, it works out, but yeah, a little strange. A little strange, but yeah, CPI Friday, man. Not very often. I think we've seen like one other CPI Friday I can think of, like in the last 2 years. Unless I'm high and just forgetting something, but then we got PPI next week, Tuesday. No news Monday. We should have some earnings coming out later in the month. Let's see here. I think this week here, Wednesday the 22nd, maybe. Yeah, we got Tesla earnings on April 22nd. Check Thursday, and then yeah, Amazon the 23rd and MasterCard. I don't think there's anything the week prior. No. What is this? Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing. Next week Thursday. $1.6 trillion market cap. What, bro? Look at that. Did we just flip? Damn. It's flipping. It is flipping. Well, that's a little less than ideal, isn't it, chat? How are we gonna take the micro data high but not the mini? How you gonna do us like that? Don't be naughty. Sweep these little internal lows and get that ass up there. Don't be fucking with us. It's Friday. This isn't fuck around find out Friday. No. We've had a great week. We've had a great few weeks in a row. Guys, here's what I can say, boys. If you've had a good week, this applies to any week. Before we commence getting too deep into this trading day. Hold that thought. Ouch. Please hold. Oh, this cold's kicking my butt, boys. Yeah, just don't be too big of a degen today. Don't be blowing up too bad on a Friday. Ouch. No, I'm not good. Owie, that hurt. I was about to give you guys an inspirational speech, and then I just started getting my throat ran through by a Mossad agent. Oh, anyway, I think we're good now. I think we're good. No. The last stage of the cold is like talking on stream. My throat gets dry. Oh, and my eyes start watering. It looks like I'm crying. It's just so emotional. Yeah, get that ass up there. That makes more sense. Get going. Oh, man. They almost got me, boys. They almost got me. Aman, there it is. I've been waiting for it, Aman. Took you long enough. Yeah, I'm a little confused too, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm mostly confused over the I'm mostly confused over the fact that Micro took out this data high and E-mini did not. I just can't really trust it right now. Plus, we have news at 10, so, you know, I guess if we have to wait, we have to wait. But yeah, otherwise we got a 15-minute candle closure here in like a minute and a half. I mean, yeah, if you're just looking at structure here. Yeah, the other element of this too is like just look how much Dow Jones has sold off here. And if ES closes like a really strong bearish candle here, you know, we're gonna have closure below this up close. It didn't really accomplish much other than trading into 50% of this wick. But like maybe we get this 15-minute inversion as well. Yeah, I might just be patient here. 2011 Jerson, what's up, man? No can do, Tyler. I need to full port the Apex eval I won on St. Patty's Day giveaway. Jonesy, you sick son of a gun. See, DeLucas, usually most people full port the actual CPI data release. I guess I never asked. Did anybody do that this morning? Was anybody doing the degen CPI full port buy stop sell stop strategy for evals today? I did not. Let me know if anybody did, and if you did, how did it go? Did it work today? Did it work this time? I think the last time I did it, it was the most god awful CPI ever, and it was like nobody stood a chance. Did an Apex ban it? Not that I'm aware of. Not for evals. Specialization blew 3 evals. DeLucas did, but only made $600. Need $1,400 more. Nika says, hell no. How do you feel about the 6 payment cycle for Apex account at the end of the day? Trading eval, I'm kind of surprised that 6 payouts to close your account. Well, you're either going to get moved live or you have to start back over. You know, at that point, you're still going to be profitable on the accounts. And you'll have made more than enough money from what you've paid for them. So, I mean, that's worst case scenario is that you have to start over. But, I mean, it is what it is. I think the bottom line is, you know, it's a lot of things that I hear traders complain about. Most traders never have to worry about. Like, for example, I think it's the funniest thing in the world when some traders complain about, or like a lot of traders will complain about like payout caps, for an example. I'm like, bruh, as if getting to the fucking payout cap is your problem. You know what I'm saying? You're struggling to get funded, buddy, and you're worried about the payout cap? Like, let's fucking, you know what I'm saying? But bro, the payout cap's only $2,000. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were fucking above $2,000, pal. You don't like $2,000? No. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're just the traders. You gotta play the game you're playing. Otherwise, I've always said this, man. If you don't like any of the rules with any of the firms, nobody's forcing anyone to trade prop. I mean, no one's stopping anyone from just trading live only. You know what I mean? All right, Jake's going in the, I'm going to see if I can beat Kevin to it. Jake's going to the VIP room. Peace out, Jake. Don't spam in the chat, boys and girls, or you're going to get thrown in the VIP room. Jake, I think you'll find that we've accommodated our guests nicely. Please help yourself. Kev, I beat you. Dodgy taking trades. We hear his order fill and he says no trades for me. Uh-huh. Yeah. Maybe so. Glitch in my chart. ES going down. NQ going up. Nope, not a glitch. Yeah, boys, we are just totally out of sync right now. Macro is about to begin, and I don't know. I don't trust the shorts because we haven't taken data high on E-mini NQ, although we have on micro. And yeah, we're just, you know, Dow Jones has been trading down all morning. We're just completely out of sync. So I am just going to sit on my hands and be a good little boy. No, yeah, no, not going to be naughty. No naughty actions from your boy. I'm trying to get into heaven. I'm trying to get into heaven. Some of you guys are about to be going to confession this weekend. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was the previous trading day. I lied to myself. I committed adultery on my rules, and I blew my account. Son, your penance is 50 billion fucking Hail Marys. Excuse my language, sorry. 100% you're taking a trade. Not yet, Cupboard Dweller. Speaking of, good to see you, man. I feel like I haven't seen your name in here in a little bit. Maybe we'll take a trade later, man. I want to see lower. I do want to see lower. I'm having a hard time trusting it right now because E-mini hasn't taken the data high. So it's been a minute. Where you been, man? Yeah, Wolf Dubai. That's the thing. On the micro, it swept it. Yeah, I know. So I'm having a hard time trusting it. But yeah, I do want to be bearish. Like I said to you guys, I feel like we're in a premium. And, you know, I got London low here and a daily fair value gap at, I guess it's quite a ways away. It's 24,953, but on a CPI day, wouldn't be overly surprised if we could reach that. Yeah, low-hanging fruit, probably this London low. Trying to be patient, not trying to FOMO this. We're not running away as of yet anyway, so that should be all right. Previous 15-minute candle closure on ES. We did close below this up close hourly open, this opening price. But we did wick and still hold this fair value gap for the moment. So we're not running away yet, but we are in the macro now. News at 10. News in 8 minutes, boys and girls. You naughty, naughty boys and girls. We've got ourselves some news incoming here. Look at this 5-minute chart. This is nasty. Nasty work. I got E-mini pulled up on my other monitor. I'll watch and I'll see once we get to data high on E-mini if we're gonna get there. We're just chopping like 8:30 open. Full port, want to come for the boys? Oh man, we did, dude. You know what's funny? There was one stream that I did where I was like, all right guys, I set the expectations up front. I'm like, all right guys, this stream is going to be for full sending evals only. And I remember I took like 2 huge losses full porting an account, and chat just flamed me for it. I'm just like, it still hurts the reputation, you know what I'm saying? It hurts the reputation, the credibility. They're just like, oh, this guy sucks. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna be able to sell a course or a mentorship if I put myself out there like that. You know, I thought you guys were about that degen life. I really did, but I guess you're not. So I can't do that. All my gambling dealings will have to be done in private, incognito mode. Free from judgment. Oh, pardon me, Mr. Perfect. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, is that so funny? Is that crazy? People that watch streams will judge a trader for stuff that they do all the time. You know, listen, we're all human. Sometimes we make mistakes. You know, and I'm sitting there like this.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect. I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake.
You know? Full 4 Fridays? Well, the thing is, I think there's at least about 4 Fridays every month. So how do you say once a month, William? That sounds like once a week. Have until next week to hit my profit target on my eval with 1,500 to go. Have I got this in the bag or no? You have until next week. Is that when your deadline comes up? Is your account expiring? 1,500 to go? Yeah, you got this in the bag. You got this in the bag. I believe in you, Edward. Just need to trade YM. Yeah, dude. Nika, if you would have just shorted when you turtle souped your short on NASDAQ, if instead you just shorted Dow instead, you'd probably be retired by now. They hate us because they ain't us. Well said, William. The 18th been too cautious? Nah, no such thing. I will say this. One of the first prop firm accounts I ever bought was an FTM. It was an FTMO account, and I failed it because of I was also being too cautious. And it's just tough because obviously the only reason to have a deadline is to just add an element. You know, in real trading, like if you're on a live account, there is no quota, there is no deadline, there is no timeline that you need to reach a certain threshold by. In a lot of ways, prop trading compared to live trading can be more difficult, right? I mean, the biggest upside of a prop account is just the low entry barrier to entry. Very little skin in the game. You know, you blow up a prop account, you're losing whatever you spent on the prop account. If you blow up a live account, you're losing whatever you deposited into the live account, which is usually more than what a prop account costs. However, you know, in a lot of cases, it can still be more difficult. However, with that being said, especially for newer traders, at least I felt a shift in my trading discipline once I started trading on some prop accounts, because it forced me to be a little bit more disciplined and a little bit more like focused on attention to detail in terms of like my risk management. So like, you know what I mean? You can easily make the argument both ways, but there are certain habits I feel that prop firms kind of enable in traders that isn't necessarily super sustainable for, you know, perhaps like the long haul of traders, if that makes sense. You guys know what I mean? I think a lot of times, you know, these traders that kind of gamify the prop space and they gamble these prop accounts, and like if you gamble enough of them, like surely, yeah, it's not crazy to think that you could get to a payout. And that's kind of what you see. But that same type of trading, if you were to apply it to a live account, I mean, these people aren't profitable. There's, you know what I'm saying? Like, not a fucking chance. In most cases, at least. I mean, I'll die on that hill. I believe that through and through. So, you know, little bit of a soapbox there, but it is important, I would say, to be able to differentiate, you know, the two and be able to look at things for what they are. You know, I think so many people get so caught up in kind of defining themselves as a trader based on, you know, the result of their one funded account or whatever. It's not really realistic. Let me give it to you like this, boys. Let me give you some hope core. You're more than your funded account, you hear me? You are not defined by your funded account. Hope that helps. What's up, Erwin? What do I think about trading currencies on futures? I've never done it. I used to trade Forex back in the day. I have not traded currencies at all since then. I'm not really too interested in trading currencies, if I'm being honest. If I were to trade anything other than indices, it'd probably be gold or oil. We did a little bit of oil trading in 2023 in August. I don't know if you guys were following me back then. The specific month of August of like 2023, for whatever, I mean, the price action was just so choppy and so slow. And we had so many clean moves on oil that would form nicely in New York session, so we ended up kind of switching to oil for like a week or two. And I haven't traded oil since then either, which is kind of funny. But yeah, no, I don't really advocate for people trading a bunch of stuff, you know. I would almost more so advocate for people to be a specialist and just focus on one asset, right? There's no reason to trade multiple assets until you've mastered one. Not that you ever truly master it, you know, but I mean, let's be honest, like most traders are still worrying about finding consistency and in finding any level of profitability. Meanwhile, they're looking for every asset to trade, and you know, it's part of the reason probably why you're over trading. And just pick one thing and refine, right? Get good at one thing, refine it, get a lot of experience with it. And that's coming from somebody that used to have a watch list. I know my watch list looks long right now, but a lot of this is just continuous contracts and micro contracts. But my watch list used to be just a shit ton of currencies, a shit ton of different things. And I would sit here and I would just hit my down arrow key on my watch list until I found a setup. There we go. Looks like odd NZD looks like a good sell right now. Let me try that. Just total stupid nonsense. 10 a.m. by the way, chat. We just opened the new hour. And we immediately just accelerated lower. Oh boy, oh boy. Odd NZD, dude, I'm not even joking. It was bad. Yeah, that was my problem though. Like early on, like I wouldn't be able to sit down at a chart. Like if I'm sitting down at my chart, I'm finding something to take a trade on. I'm not just gonna sit here for nothing. I definitely had that issue when I first started trading. No, I never traded the Indian rupee versus the peso. Never did that. Never did that. Yeah, the Lightning funded accounts are great, Sugar Dandy. I would say the best thing about the the direct funded accounts, excuse me, is just that you get more margin. The downside is the consistency rule is a little bit less. So you got 20% consistency rule, but the margin on them is greater. So, you know, if you risk moderately right? There's no reason to full port them or try to, you know, get your profit target in one day because the consistency rule isn't going to let you get the payout anyway. It actually allows you to be wrong more. For example, like on the 150K Lightning funded, the margin is 6K versus like on a normal 150K prop account, your margin is, or your max drawdown is 4,500. So that is the pro there, but the consistency is a little bit less. So you just have to be mindful of that. But yeah, they're great. I mean, it's just really if you want to skip the eval phase or not. Some people don't really care about the eval phase. Some people just buy a 1 day pass eval for cheaper and then they pass it in 1 day and then they just do that. I see both sides. Some people are like, no, I'd rather just pass it instead of, or I'd rather just be in a direct funded than worry about an eval. So I see both sides, but it's kind of up to the trader. Have I traded cotton USD? I have not. Maybe TGIF in play today. Yes, maybe. You have a silly issue. When you trade, you can't see it. I should minimize the platform or just walk away from the screen. What platform are you trading on, Scott Scalper? Scott Scalper. Say that 5 times fast. Scott Scalper, Scott Scalper, Scott Scalper, Scott. Can't do it. Worst part about being a beginner is that you actually be really lucky and fool yourself into thinking you're good, bro. There's actually, it's kind of crazy. You say that. Literally just yesterday, I was sitting there doom scrolling on TikTok, as one does. And I come across, if those of you guys that don't know, I am in Wisconsin. And I came across this other woman who apparently just started, she's also from Wisconsin, evidently. She just started trading like a week ago. And she was talking about how, like, she's like, this is my 2nd week trading and I'm already making my monthly salary in one trade. And it was like a random like E-mini NQ trade or something during like Asia session. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, it's cool, but I'm also like, ugh. That could also be bad. That could also be bad to, I don't know. But that is how it goes, though. I mean, whenever every new trader, when they get started, it's like the good and the bad both come, and the highs and lows of the roller coaster are that much more intense. I mean, I remember making money on my first trading account, and then I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Let me just keep compounding this. I remember I had a compound interest calculator, and I'm like, dude, this is so crazy, man. I got my $1,000 account here. If I make 8% on my account a day, I'm going to be a quadrillionaire in 2 years. Yeah, safe to say that account didn't last more than like a week. I tell you what, boys, if you want to if you want to get the dream building going, just go pop open a compound calculator and just let yourself dream a little bit. How much did I make last year? Not enough. Not enough. No G-Wagon. No Bugatti. No wife. So yeah, not enough. Just enough to give quite a bit to Israel. That's all. I mean, just enough to give someone's annual salary to Israel. We'll put it that way. Oy vey. Do I ever think about retiring from trading, or do you have a goal for retiring? We have talked about this before. I do think that everybody kind of has, I don't want to say that you guys have a number in your head, But there would come a point in time where once you have a certain amount of money, you're less interested in active streams of income. Trading is a very active stream of income, you know? And at what point, money-wise, will you be less interested in focused on active streams of income? Is it 5 million? Is it 10 million? 20? You know what I mean? What is that number? Might be more, might be less. And you're not going to know until you get there, because it's easy to sit here and say, like, if you're sitting here with a net worth that is quite modest, and you're sitting here like, oh yeah, you know, you're sitting here trying, oh yeah, you know, I need at least 20 mil. I need at least 20 mil. Odds are you're probably going to be more than happy with like 2 mil. But I've always looked at it. One of the guys that I know, I used to be in network marketing with him, and he actually talked about how his goal was to get $5 million invested into index funds, because at that point you could quite literally live off of the safe withdrawal rate, and you're living off of $16,000 a month, which would be the safe withdrawal rate. And at that rate, you know, if your expenses exceed $16,000 a month, I mean, first of all, you're probably living a pretty lavish lifestyle. Not to say that you couldn't do it, but, you know, I felt like that was always a really good baseline. If you get $5 million invested and just live off of the interest without ever digging into the principal, and still live extremely comfortably. And that's just, again, that's baseline, right? Everything else beyond that is kind of just a bonus or gravy. So ever since then, that has always kind of subconsciously been in my mind. I would like to get to $5 million invested, and then just keep building from there. But, you know, as far as like retiring from trading, I mean, I think trading will always be a part of everything that I do, no matter what. You know, until I feel like, I don't know, until I have fuck you money and I just disappear, never to be seen again. Did you use Cash Trap back in the day? Blast from the past. Cash Trap, oh boy. Tyron, let's just say my direct sponsor was Matty Pips. Tyler, are you black? I've never taken an ancestry test, so I'm not sure. It just depends. It depends on who I'm talking to. How long did it take to get your first payouts? Well, once I started with props, I never got a payout with FTMO. I took a couple FTMO challenges, never got a payout with them. I kept like, it was always phase 2 challenges back in the day. And also, if you guys remember, Top Step used to also be phase 2. Most prop firms used to be two phase challenges, not one phase like they are now. Yeah, my second Top Step funded account, I was able to get a payout from. I blew my first Top Step eval because I didn't understand the trailing drawdown. And then my second funded account, or my first funded account with Top Step, I ran it up. I was up like $6,000 in profit, didn't withdraw any of it, ended up blowing it all. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't treat this like a savings account. And then my second funded account with Top Step, so I don't know, probably took me like 2 months. But I'd already been trading for 3 years at that point. You're a former IM Academy alumni yourself? Yeah, man. Crazy times, dude. Crazy times. You want to talk about paying for getting scammed and paying for education that is dog shite? I don't know how many other people in here have ever join like a trading network marketing company. But yeah, man, I mean, I was paying like over $300 a month to quite literally learn from scammers. I mean, that was probably part of the reason why I strategy hopped so much. Because you're sitting there like one strategy would be doing well, or so it would seem. So you'd be trading one strategy, you'd be on a losing streak, maybe you blew an account. So then you're like, all right, well, this other strategy, apparently they're doing really good over here. So let me try that strategy. So then I'd go over to that strategy, and all of a sudden that strategy would start sucking. I'm like, what the heck? Now this other strategy is actually going pretty good. It looks like it. So it seems all these other people posting about all these profits. And I'd try that strategy, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Am I just cursed? Every one that I try keeps losing. Oh, man. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they'd win some. I mean, I've won with every strategy, and I've lost with every strategy. They all work. They all don't work. That's why we've made the debate on this channel many, many times that arguing strategies is pointless. Any strategy can work. Any strategy can lose. And I think it all comes down to the individual trader. Whether it's ICT, supply and demand, pivots, harmonic scanner, EMA crossovers, volume profile, order flow, you name it. It can all work. It can all not work. Oh, that is for sure. Support resistance trend lines, couldn't forget that. I'm not gonna lie. I tried my best rage bait yesterday, boys. On Twitter. I tried my best rage bait yesterday. Dude, it's an art. I still think Dodgy is the best rage baiter on the internet at the moment. ICT is pretty good too, but look at this. Abortion is $500. Plan B is $50. A condom is $5. Being gay is free. The choice is yours. Being gay is not free. You have to trade trend lines and use Bookmap. Thought I'd get the people going. I should have said volume profile. Probably got more responses. I didn't hit the heartstrings hard enough, I guess. Rage baiting isn't our boys. We're still working on it. We're still working on it. Nika goes, listen, I got a 200K check. Listen, Nika, if you're trying to flex on us, just fucking say that. She goes, I got a 200K check. Put 100K into my live trading account. Oh, no. ... Even though I had been trading for only 3 months at the time, Nika, do we dare ask where this story goes? Do you care to share? I'll give you my worst crash out moment. Like, of actual, like, pure tilt. My worst crash out moment, pure tilt, was, and this is back in like 2020. So, like, back then, this amount of money was more significant than it is to me now. But, I mean, regardless, you know, I'd already blown probably a few live accounts. And these accounts were, like, you know, smaller. You know, maybe like $1,000, $2,000 a pop. But I was already in the hole, you know, a few grand or whatever. So then I'm like, you know what? I think my problem is I'm starting with too low capital. I'm not taking it seriously enough because the amount of money isn't enough to actually hurt. So what I decided to do, I was like, all right, what amount of money would be like, okay, I think I'll treat it more serious if I use a larger amount of money. So I'm like, all right, let's do $5,000. Let's do $5,000. So I did 5K in the account. And I was on one of them streaks where I was like really disciplined, following all my rules. This is a true story. I almost doubled the account. I got it up to like $8,000 or $9,000. And then I had one of them days, Chad. One of them days where you just couldn't walk away with a little red day. You couldn't even walk away with a big red day. You couldn't even walk away when the account was blown. So I blew that account to smithereens And to be honest with you, I think I was trading like Asia session right after Sunday market open, to make matters worse. So what I decided to do was immediately after blowing that account, deleting all my progress and then some, I'm like, I tilted my way to the deposit screen. I deposited another $5,000 and then blew that $5,000 the same night. So that was like my worst tilt. That's not like the worst, or like, that's not like the most amount of money I've ever lost in a day, but that was like probably, thinking back to the beginning, of like the most out of control I ever was in my trading journey. Just an all-time crash out. Yeah, and then you're just sitting there like, you know, and 10 grand back then to me was like, you know, a significant amount of money. So I was like, fuck, that hurt. Just sitting there on my computer screen in awe. I could, like, you know, it feels like a demon just took over you. You're just like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, I think, I don't know what it is. I think every trader kind of has some sort of a moment like that. I wish I would have had a tilt session like that on prop accounts. And that's kind of why props are nice, is because it just limits the downside a little bit more. But damn. Hang on, wait. Nika, did you say? So you said LMAO, of course I'm rebuilding now, 80K away. Wait, so what happened? Did you lose the 100K? I'm confused. Did you say? I'm invested in this story, Nika. I need to know. If it makes you feel any better, I did not take any profit in crypto this cycle, which I told myself I was going to. In my crypto portfolio in the last however many months. Should I look? I haven't looked. See, I do this thing when we're I do this thing when we're in retracement. I just decide not to look at it. You know what I'm saying? You just don't look at it. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, Jesus. Why did I do this? But yeah, my wow, I'm down more than I thought. From from my recent peak, which was like 270K last year, portfolio is now down to 130. Now you know why I don't look at it. Yeah, I'm just gonna not tell. Nobody tell that to my grandparents. They'll actually probably pass away. You lost 100K, Nika? No. No. You know what sucks the worst, Nika? Is you can't even write that off. Isn't that stupid? Isn't that like, you can just, like, a very small amount. A very, very small amount. I love how the government is set up to where if you do any investing or any sort of trading of any sort, it's your risk, our reward. If you make money, you got to share that with the government. If you lose money, well, sucks to be you. Hope it's not Bitcoin. I have one full Bitcoin. I used to have more, but then I got some bad advice and I decided to diversify and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I got everything that I hold is right here. This is everything that I hold. Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Solana, Fetch AI, Cardano, and a little bit of AMP. You lost your wallet? Oh no. I know that is kind of the one like scary thing about crypto is like, I mean, if you have a ledger, you can get a new one as long as you have your seed phrase. You just can't lose your seed phrase. If you lose your seed phrase, you're actually fucked. Yeah, XRP is probably my most profitable position, to be honest. I got entries below 30 cents when the SEC lawsuit came out way back in whenever that was, 2021 or 22. Just been holding it. Tanya Long, the open. Good luck, Tanya. Yeah, man. I'm just really not wanting to be too bullish up here. I'd rather wait for data high to be swept on E-mini and then go short. But this 1 minute structure looks decent. Got displacement. I wonder if at 10:30 we could get like this. I had to zoom into the 1 minute just to find anything to work with. So that tells you kind of how the market is today. We were just fine sitting on the 15 and the 5 minute. Yeah, I got no FOMO, chat. Dude, my Discord is not launching on my PC this morning for some reason. I think I got to restart my PC again. It only is working on my I gotta work it on my phone right now. I think I gotta restart my PC again. My Discord is not launching on my PC this morning for some reason. You caught a little short, BNFCO. Nice. Yeah, I did that, Forbidden. I've done that like 5 times. It's not working. Damn. Anthony, I'm telling you, bro. Ever since I went from Mac to PC, I'm not gonna lie, it has caused more headaches than been helpful. You want to know what's even funnier about that? Is one of the main reasons that I decided to switch is I wanted to use Replicanto. So, I mean, I was going to upgrade my PC anyway. I had a Mac Mini that was kind of getting a little dated. So I was either going to get a Mac Studio, like a beefy one, or I was going to get a PC. And I was like, well, I think I'm going to want to use Replicanto. And using that on Mac is just dog shite, so I don't want to do that. But obviously now using a cloud-based trade copier, that element is totally null and void. But now we're PC gang, so. I'll tell you what I miss the most about working on a Mac is I have iPhone, I have basically Apple everything. I have a MacBook Pro laptop. So like the nicest part was just like if I wanted to send something from my PC to my phone, just AirDrop is just so nice. AirDrop is so nice. And also like if let's say I'm on a Mac and I'm on my iPhone, and let's say I copy something either on here or on my phone, I can just paste it on the other device and it automatically like picks it up. Like the workflow is really seamless. But opening a live account Monday, Anthony. Good luck, man. I was gonna be like congrats, but good luck is probably the better thing to say there. What broker, if you don't mind me asking? A futures broker, I hope. I know you've been dabbling in them CFDs a little bit. PC only makes sense if you're a heavy gamer, in your opinion. Yeah, Kev, I'm starting to see that. Yeah, you can do it on PC. Wait, you can do it on PC? Nico, are you talking about Replicanto? I'm assuming you meant Replicanto on Mac. You can do it on Mac. I think you have to download something for it, but every time I've heard someone talk about it, it's not native, so it's really like kind of choppy and glitchy. But unless you're referring to something else. Today, Seek and Destroy. I mean, yeah, we're just not really doing too much. I'm honestly just been waiting on E-mini NASDAQ to take out this data high. We took out the data high on micro, but we never took it out on E-mini, and I want to trust that more. So, you know, we got this push down at 10 a.m. We have flipped this hourly candle long. So, I mean, in just looking at power of 3, right, you'd probably expect and anticipate this hourly candle more than likely to continue higher, right? But I came into the day, I just view price in a premium. If we jump back out to this daily time frame, I view price in a premium. We're trading about previous day high. I wanted to see data high sweep and then be bearish. So that's why I'm just opting to not long into the data high. Like I'll let it have that if it wants to take it. Like I don't feel the need to participate in this. Especially not after the, you know, we've had a really good week. We've had a really good few weeks here. So it's just not, you know, especially on a Friday, there's just no point in forcing anything. The last thing I want to do is ruin my weekend before it even begins. You know what I mean? Market has a good way of doing that. Trade copier I'm using is TradeSyncer. I did not use it for a while in the beginning because they seemed to have a lot of issues, and I did not want to use, nor did I want to promote something that was having a lot of issues because nobody wants to deal with that. But then it seemed they worked out a lot of the kinks, a lot of the bugs, and then I gave them a try. For those of you guys that don't know, usually you can try them out for 7 days on a free trial before even purchasing a plan with them. And yeah, I had no issues, and I've been using them ever since. I do like it. A little bit more. It's a little bit more modern, a little bit more sleek. Makes copy trading across different platforms, different accounts a little bit easier, I feel like. But, you know, they're all good. Replicanto's still a great trade copier, very reliable. I've never tried TradeCopia. I've seen a lot of people use TradeCopia. But, yeah, I like TradeSyncer. I got, so far, nothing really to complain about. The only thing is you got to reestablish your connection sometimes on the weekend when they do maintenance. But other than that, I thought TradeCopia was cloud-based. Yeah, hit the like button so the market does something. Looking like we should see this long up to data high most likely, which is good. That's what we've been waiting on. 5 minute. Did we get something here on the 5? I guess we got a little inversion on the 5 here, yeah. Right at 10:30 here, so we should see if this 30-minute mark wants to give us some volatility. E-mini S&P actually about to run this data high now. See if NQ can get there as well. Or wait. I'm stupid, sorry. That's not the data high. A little too zoomed in. That's my bad, chat. I looked at my other monitor and I realized that wasn't the data high. What do you hate about trading is the platforms take more to learn to use than the technical analysis. Yeah, it's kind of true. But once you learn it, then once you learn it, then you know it. The one platform I've never cared to learn or master is actually TRADEIFY, to be honest. It seems like everybody executes on TRADEIFY, but I don't know. Never really been my jam. Yeah, Ambro Nation, that was something that we've noticed as well. It's just a little bit unorthodox today. We were really out of sync early, both between MNQ and NQ, but then also between Dow Jones and kind of the rest of the market. So you missed a good long setup. That's okay. That's okay with me. TB hit. Congrats, Gabriel. Yeah, not a whole lot going on here, but maybe perhaps it'd be kind of crazy if we got like an OTE retracement here, wouldn't it? I was going to say in an ideal situation, we do this, or I guess we still have enough time. It's only 10:35. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be like totally out of the question that we could do this, right? And then go for something like that, but that'd be kind of the thought. It would have been a little bit nicer though if you were trying to get this, if this high was left. But we still have data high intact. When you get close to the payout, the market becomes ass, no setup for 4 days. Dude, that is how it goes. Anytime you are a trade away. The psychological battle of that is definitely real. Would I short here? Nah, I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not doing anything, though. I wouldn't be surprised if this just popped up, and I wouldn't be surprised if it were traced into this OTE. Because we got all this unfit. Like, look at these gaps that were left from this displacement up. We haven't, they're breakaways as of right now. So, you know, is it possible that we retrace, given that it's the middle of the hour? Maybe. Tyler, explain your journey from high school into college. How did you make enough money not to get a degree and then sustain enough to look back and fast forward to today? Fuck, bro. That's a long story. How do I give you the clip notes? All right. So high school, graduated. I always thought that I would play college athletics. I was a three-sport athlete in high school: football, basketball, baseball. Football was definitely my first love. Your boy, listen, I don't know if you guys know this. Your boy's a state champ QB. So if you ever want to get around a campfire and relive the glory days, just let me know. We'll crack a couple cold ones. But we don't like to live in the past. So, you know, I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get recruited, play college football somewhere. If there are any ladies in the chat, I'm definitely over 6 foot. But for the boys in the chat, for whatever reason, they decided to list me on the roster at like 5'10". I don't know why they decided to do that. I say they were capping. I think they're Mossad spies. But anyway, lo and behold, 5'10" quarterbacks don't generally get heavily recruited. Unless you run like a freaky 4.4 40-yard dash time or something like that. But I do not, unfortunately. But yeah, no. So I ended up going to college, and I was trying to play football while I was going to college. The only reason that I went to college is because that's just what we're told to do, right? Like my parents, grandparents, fucking my high school teachers, they were all like, if you want to get a high-paying job, you got to go to college. So went to college, tried to play football. They wanted me to switch from quarterback to defensive back. I decided I didn't want to do that shit. So then I stopped playing football, was in college, literally no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I just knew that I wanted to make a lot of money and enjoy what I did for work. I was the kid that was sitting there in his dorm room on his laptop, taking like personality quizzes online, trying to figure out like what I should do. Like what major should I go for? I don't even know. And if it made a lot of money, it either was like a lot of schooling that I didn't really care to do, and something that I probably didn't think that I would enjoy, or vice versa. If it was something that I thought I could enjoy, they didn't make jack shit. And I was like, that sucks. So I don't want to do I don't want to do either of those things. So then it's like my sophomore year of college. I got recruited into the industry of network marketing and direct sales. And say what you will about the industry, the stereotypes are definitely there for a reason. I will agree. But nonetheless, I decided that if I could make a little bit of money, which to me as a broke college kid, if I could bring in like $2,000 or $3,000 in a month, I'm like, shit, that must mean I can do this every month and I should be just fine. So like literally one of the months in, I made like a couple grand and I thought I was king shit. And I decided, I'm like, fuck school. I'm dropping out. But I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I was literally going for like a business degree, just because I had to declare something eventually. And yeah, dropped out of college, quit my jobs. I forgot to mention the fact, some of you guys know this story. My mom passed away between my sophomore and junior year of college. So I was also kind of like in this headspace of like, life is short. College will always be here. I can always go get another job. I'm like, I kind of just had like a fuck it moment. And I'm just like, bro, I just want to go set my hair on fire and go make a lot of money and, create a life that I actually want to live, not one that I want to, take PTO from 2 weeks a year. And so that's what I wanted to do. So I dropped out and essentially like lied to my family for probably like the better part of a year. Like my dad would still like call me up. He'd be like, oh, how's classes going? How's exams going? And I just lie. I was already dropped out. I was just like, oh yeah, they're going good. Yeah, going, yep, no complaints. Oh, sorry, Dad, gotta go. I gotta go to class. But then, yeah, no, I just kind of kept going network marketing. I mean, it's a long story, but I did eventually end up making money with network marketing. I did get to a point where I was making like $10,000 a month after some time, after some years. And then that's when I got into trading. Right? So I was already making money when I got into trading. And I was a little bit more self-sustainable. I was not rich. I did not have like a big nest egg saved up. And the income, I say 10K a month, but like the income was not consistent. It was not consistent. Like some months you'd make money, some months you'd barely make shit. So like that's just kind of how self-employment and any sort of like sales things go. So that's where I was at. And then I guess the rest of history. But yeah, that was all the way back in like 2019, 2020 now. This is crazy how fast time goes, dude. It's literally freaking 6 years since COVID. Isn't that wild? And now I've been streaming on YouTube for 2 years with you fine folks. I didn't want to deal with the scammer allegations, so I was like, well, I'll just trade for free, and if people like me or think I'm remotely funny sometimes, maybe they'll find it in their heart to use code Tyler when they purchase a prop account, but we here now. Oh boy! Oh boy! OTE, boys. Boys, did we prophesize this? Did we prophesize this? Now he's pumping all these peptides so he can get drafted. Nah, they won't pick me. They won't pick me. You guys know that meme? I'll send it in the Discord here. This is gonna be funny. If they try to draft me, oh my God, where is it? If they try to draft your boy, this is how I see it going down. Please hold, please hold, please hold. Let me find it. Gotta scroll, gotta scroll. Also, if you don't have a meme folder in your phone, you ain't a real one. All right, so this meme right here. If they try to draft me, this is what I'm gonna say. Check the Discord. Check the Discord. General chat. Don't shoot me. I'm retarded. Prove it. I'm a day trader. And I think I'll get off scot-free. What do you guys think? You put $1,000 on the line that you're a better QB than me? Anthony. What are we, in high school here? Maybe I'll go dig up an old highlight tape. We'll slap it on Twitter just to get the people going. We gotta wait for like football season though. You can't be slapping that shit at like the Masters are on right now. I'm not gonna be slapping old highlight tape of football. High school football. Social media. We're on to bigger and better things, boys. We're on to NASDAQ. We're on to liquidity sweeps. We're on to OTEs. SMTs. You know what I'm saying? Life's good over here, man. Life's good over here, dog. You support Israel. Well, indirectly, you could say that I do because I do pay my taxes. So therefore, indirectly, I do support Israel. Am I happy about it? Not exactly. Let's see your golf swing. Yeah, all right. I'll drop in the Discord too what I think. Let me know if you let me know what you guys think of this golf bag. I was thinking about snagging this. I told you, boys. I got a whole folder dedicated to memes. Worth it, bro. Worth it. But yeah, new golf bag. I was thinking about picking this up. I feel like the birdies were promised to me 3,000 years ago with this thing. Like, I've never had a hole-in-one, but with this, I feel like I'd have a good chance. Ladies, I'm 6'3", 210. Yeah, if there's any ladies in here, I'm definitely over 6 foot. What about 6'3"? What about multi-millionaire? What about 8 inches and thick? You guys know that reference or no? If you don't know that reference, you probably think I'm a sick fuck. Also, I wish. Boys, look at this bounce. perfect FEG tag here. Literally no drawdown. Put me on the scoreboard for a successful tape read if this hits. Nothing more, nothing less. If it doesn't hit, don't blame me because it was just a tape read. You like how I set that up? I can't lose. I can't lose this one. Furu status unlocked. Paris, what's up, man? Good to see you. Paris, dude, where the heck have you been, man? How was your week? Could bag any female, Anthony. Man. We'll be all right. We still got money to make first, man. We got other things to worry about. We don't need to be worried about women right now. Don't tell my dad that who would love to have some grandkids, but I just like, listen, Dad. You sit down and shut the fuck up. We got our priorities straight, you hear me? Not all of us got to buy a house for a corn dog and a ride home. Nika says, money is all that matters. She goes, and I have a kid, LOL. You need money. Yeah, Nika is a new mom. Nika, remind me, when did you birth this child? I already forget how many months ago that was. Nika's been trading in mom mode. And Nika, also, has your trading improved or not improved since becoming a mom? Curious to know. September 25, okay. So what is that? We're already 4 months in. So like 6-7 months? You became a scalper? What do you mean? How, like when you say scalper, what do you mean exactly? Some people still technically would view like a trade like this as a scalp. And this would be like a full good trade for me. Over 2R, like that's perfect. I am still flat on the day. Yes, I will. Sorry, I meant to turn that back on. I am still flat on the day. Yep, I have not taken anything. Zeros across the board. This is just a tape read for me. I wanted to see data high sweep prior to looking for shorts, which is why this is just a tape read for me. But once we were trading up to this high, because there was just so much time left in the hour, I thought there was some time we could see a quick retracement into this unfilled gaps that were left, which we did get. So consolation prize, I guess. Yeah, I know the MNQ contracts have the data high, Charles. I know, yeah. But we like to trust the E-mini more than the MNQ. more volume on the E-mini contract is why, if anyone's wondering. Still thinking Florida? I am still thinking Florida a little bit, yeah. Look at this, boys. It's funny how the tape reads do work out. The tape reads, the one you don't take, they always work out perfect, don't they? It is funny how that works. If I was in this tape read, this would likely, I would consider a break even here. Just because we've traded to a new high here, and I wouldn't want to see sweep and then back to a new low. Keeping in mind that I was more so thinking we're in a heavy premium overall. So me personally, I would be okay with not giving this the ability to stop me out. Looks like we got a little SMT here with the S as well. Oh, sorry, Parasite. I missed your messages. Hang on. Hell yeah. I'm going to have 2 incomes coming in. One from trading, another from my career. Nice. What was the... Did you get a job interview, I'm assuming, based on your most recent message? The interview is actuary position. Oh, okay. 106K to 130K. You're nice, Paris. Yeah, boys and girls, I think one of the things that is also overplayed in the trading industry is the fact that I think everybody romanticizes over the fact of like trading being their solo income, right? And obviously everybody wants to get to a point where your trading income by far and away supports your life by itself if need be. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody advocate for like you should never have other streams of income outside of trading. You know, it just puts you in a weird spot mentally if you're like dependent on the market for money. I don't think that's a hot take either, but I do think that the whole like, you know, I think people romanticize over that idea a little bit too much. Everybody should still strive to have multiple streams, whether trading related or outside of trading completely. I mean, just look at most of the influencers, including myself. Like, we have extra streams, whether it's from YouTube, affiliate codes. Some people sell Discords or courses or whatever. Like, there's a lot of money in that stuff, right? So that is just the fact of the matter. Need 1K on my Apexes, which expires today. Should I just long to data high? You're asking me a fucking tough question here, man. He needs 1K on the Apex that expired today. Should he just long to the data high? That's a tough one, bro. I would have taken this long if I were you, but I'm already... This is like... I genuinely would have went break even here already. If I took this. I'm not in this. This was a tape read. I've said it 100 times. I would be break even on this already. So, I don't know, man. That's up to you. We are in the macro here. I mean, I would like to see something happen in the 11 o'clock macro. Like, we got to deliver to something. We're either going to flip this range or we're going to get this delivery. I mean, you would think. So, but no, I can't sit here and confidently tell you to do that because my confidence just isn't there in anything yet. As far as timing goes, listen, if you want me to, if this is not financial advice, by the way, not financial advice. If you want me to give you gambler degenerate advice, maybe go for this inversion. If you're really, because the timing is on your side, at least with the macro. That's one important element of this. I love relying on macro to give me some delivery to some targets. Maybe you try that. But not financial advice. Don't fucking blame me if it fails either. Only take it if you like it. Just trying to be a man of the people here. Stop basically at this low that was just put in. Good luck if you do it. Good luck if you do it. Thinking the best case scenario is to move high first and then TGIF. That's literally what I've been waiting on, Shrivan. Yes, I've literally been waiting on that all morning. Tyler, the pyramid where the chat window and views are. What? Is it a sign you're recruited by the Freemasons? What are you talking about? Pyramid. I am not sure what you are speaking of. When I said Tabry, but you're in the trade already? Yeah, no, it makes sense, boys, but I told you, boys, I was going to behave. I was going to be a good boy today. I was going to be a good boy unless I got exactly what I wanted to see. I wasn't going to engage. So listen. I hope you guys can at least find it in your heart to respect me for that. You know? We got to turn over a new leaf, man. You can't be degen mode all the time. Oh, for a trader which have experience of 1 year, what roadmap should she should follow? Well, there's a lot of unknown context there. It'd be impossible for me to tell you not only what to do with not knowing what you've done so far, and you know, I just don't know the individual. Like, trading is such an individual game. This is why even mentorships, like, I fully believe this too. Like, people could buy a mentorship from somebody that has a very proven track record for a long time, and they could mentor somebody, and that person that they mentor could still not be profitable. Some people just can't wrap their mind around that, but that is the truth. Like, it is such a unique mental game, emotional game. And, you know, some people are just wired better for trading than others. It is what it is. But with that being said, I mean, if I had to try to give some cookie cutter advice, which I don't ever try to do because nothing is cookie cutter, I would just say, don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to fail. You should already come into trading with the expectation that you're going to lose money first. You do have to pay market tuition to learn trading. It just is a part of the game. Paper trade only for a very small amount of time. Don't fucking paper trade forever. Don't sit here and be one of these people that just becomes a zombie with backtesting and paper trading, because nothing will ever replicate the actual emotions of the market, and that is what you actually need to learn to gain experience. Learning technical analysis, learning a technical strategy is the easiest part about being a trader. It's the easiest part. The hardest part about being a trader is managing your emotions when there's actually risk on the table, whether that's an evaluation account with a prop firm. That's what I would recommend for newer traders, so you limit your downside, because you're going to lose. It's going to happen. You're going to lose. And if you can't handle it, trading is not for you. So, you know, instead of, I hate to put it like this or compare the two, but you got to think about it, like college is a course, right, that a lot of people pay a lot of money for. They go into a lot of debt for, to do something that they really don't love to do. And they spend their whole life doing it because, well, they got their degree and they have to make use of it. Versus with trading, it is a skill that will take time, but once you learn it, you have it forever. Right? So it's worth it, in my opinion, to go through that shit to get to the other side. So, you know, strategy jump if you need to. Make all the fucking mistakes, because no matter what I say, no matter what anybody else says, you're going to make those mistakes anyway. I could sit here, tell you not to overtrade till you're blue in the face, until I'm blue in the face. You're still going to do it. I don't know why. It just happens. People need to learn the hard way. I was the same way. But what I can tell you is the sooner that you can learn from those mistakes and not make them again, the better off you're going to be. The reason that people struggle for so long is they don't learn from their mistakes fast enough. They just keep remaking them for a year, 2 years, 3 years. They just don't stop making the same mistakes. So I would set some hard rules, whether it's 1 trade a day or 2 trades a day, and have a very specific thing that you look for that you trade. And if it doesn't present, you don't trade it. Right? Have a plan. Don't sit here and just take trades willy-nilly. If you have a plan and the market does something completely outside of what your plan was, there's no need for you to engage with it. And just don't be in a rush. I think that's the other biggest thing is not only are people afraid of losing money, but I think a lot more people lose money because they're just in such a hurry to make money. The faster you try to make money in this, the faster you're going to lose. So risk less, trade less. Honestly, probably the best piece of advice I could give you. And just give yourself some time, man. It just takes time to... You got to rewire your brain for this thing. You got to rewire your brain. You got to think your entire life, you've had your brain programmed to think about money a certain way. And your perspective has been shaped by your life experiences up to this point. And you're trying to, most of you, flip that entire perspective in a few months, in a year. It's just not even realistic. It takes longer than you think it will. But it's worth it. I think. Not for everybody, but for not for the chosen few, but for the few that choose. You guys like that one? But yeah, man, there is just no perfect advice. Nothing I can say that's just going to magically make you profitable, you know. It's different for everybody. And don't listen to people that sit here and act like they know everything all the time. The bottom line is the market is probabilities. Nobody knows what the market is going to do next. You can have good ideas. That's all we're doing is taking really educated guesses on what the market is about to do, but nobody knows. I don't know, boys, how I feel about this. I'm gonna delete this tape read here. I'm not feeling this anymore. I'm not feeling this as much anymore as this macro is kind of winding down a little bit, but if you did take this and you're just holding it, dude, like I said, good luck, man. My confidence is not there with anything right now. Do with that information whatever you feel like doing, I guess. I mean, in theory, if you're just looking at structure here, you would like to see this hold bullish. But I would have anticipated a little bit better volume here in macro. If I streamed on Twitch, yeah, I've never even used Twitch. I think if I streamed on another platform, I'd probably try Kick. Kick seems like the move. I don't know. It seems like the move outside of YouTube if you're gonna do it, but I don't know. YouTube's fine. I like YouTube, the OG. I think there's far more people still on YouTube, but what's up, buddy? Oh, okay. I thought my dog was coming to say hi. I guess not. He just gave me the look of disappointment, like you're still on that thing. The joke is you get channel points on Twitch based on how long you watch them for. Oh, really? Now you tell me. I mean, you get like top commenter. We got TSN CPS is the top commenter today. Number one. My market tuition was about 60K. Made it back tenfold. Yeah, I mean that's the crazy thing is like how many people would be even willing to go through that? But it's a perspective thing, right? It's kind of more so just a bet on yourself. People have no problem going 50, 60, 100 grand in debt for a college degree, for a job that they're not even guaranteed to get. And in a lot of cases, it's not even worth it. It doesn't even give them a job that will like help them even pay off the debt in a reasonable amount of time. And they're kind of locked into that. They can't, you can't bankrupt that debt. You can't. It's not forgivable. That's your debt, and that also gets interest. So funny how that is so normalized, but yet people do it. It's just because it's the acceptable way. You don't get any pushback from your parents or grandparents or society when you do that, when you go that route. You get a lot of pushback when you go the route of like day trading or, you know, entrepreneurship in general, because it's not proven and, you know, it's risky. It's just like, well, you define the risk, right? You basically control the outcome. If you aren't going to do what it takes to make it work, it ain't going to work. Right? If you're one of those people that starts and stops new things every 5 days, like, then maybe it's not for you. But for the people that do see it through, it's just a matter of time. Matter of if, not when. Or matter of when, not if. A little dyslexic with that one. Straight up doing nothing. It's holding this 618 tap again. It's kind of pretty the way that this did form a little bit. I mean, 618 tap, boom. 618 tap, boom. This was obviously choppy. You would have essentially needed like a sniper fill here to not get break even tagged here. Oh, your TC? Why'd your name change? Been traveling for 6 months. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, and is it worth adding it to the bucket list? Type shit. Should we do a now that half the stream has left the channel, should we do a giveaway? We might as well. We haven't done it. I haven't taken a trade today, so should we do a giveaway? Fuck, the Discord's not working. We're gonna have to do something else. Listen, I think you guys take these giveaways for granted. These are like over $100 values. All right, guys, hit the like button. We'll do a giveaway. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. How many likes are we at, chat? How many likes are we at? Let me add them. Let me add them. We are at 100 likes. Let's get to 150 likes, boys. Hit the one. Let's get 150. Let's get 150. Add a 50-cent piece on that. We'll do a giveaway. I'll bribe you, boys and girls, to get your likes. Thumb me. Do you guys want to do just a keyword in the chat? Or you guys want? Hang on one second. We'll do a poll. Let's do a poll. I'll give you guys time to like the stream anyway. I'll do whatever you guys want to do here. Let's do giveaway options. Discord's off limits just because my PC is not launching Discord for some reason today. But yeah, let me know, boys and girls. Would you want to do a duck race or keyword in the chat? Let me know, let me know, let me know. If we do the duck race, I just got to grab like a form quick for you guys to fill out. It'll take a couple minutes, but whatever the people want to do, we'll do it. As long as we got 250 likes. Tyler, you just added an extra 100 likes. You damn right I did. Welcome to the United States of Israel. All right, how about this? I'll make it fair. I'll make it a fair deal for you. 150 likes, we give away one account. 250 likes, we give away... No, 200 likes, we'll give away 2 accounts. 250 likes? No, actually. 300 likes for 3 accounts. We'll do an account per 100 likes. That's over a $300 value, boys and girls. Is 300 likes on a stream for free worth $300 plus a value? I don't know. That's up to you. You guys got like 2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes, whatever we are at. We'll do the race. And or the keyword in the chat. Ow. And hopefully my cold is gone by next week. We should be good. Apologies for sounding like Dodgy this morning, boys. Thanks for bearing with me. No offense, Dodgy, if you're watching. Looks like Duck Race is winning, boys. All right. Say less. Let me grab a little form for you boys and girls to fill out. And we'll get this show on the road. 200 likes, we'll do 2 account giveaway. 300 likes, we'll do 3 accounts. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Also, these are going to be TRADEIFY Select 50K accounts. So if your country is banned in, or if TRADEIFY is banned in your country, it might just be easiest if you don't participate. Just a heads up, but you guys would be surprised how many times somebody has won and then they're like, "Oh yeah, bro, it's actually blocked in my country. Can you give me an account for this other firm that I'm like not even partnered with?" Add one more. Let's do a fun one here. We'll see if anyone falls for it. We'll see if anyone falls for it. All right. All right. Relax, chat. Relax. Hey. Easy, easy. All right, we'll do the duck race, boys. We'll do the duck race. If you want to be in the giveaway and your country is not, or TRADEIFY is not banned in your country, feel free to fill out the giveaway form. It is in the chat right now. I will give you guys a couple of minutes to fill it out. Let's grab a timer. Because listen, if there's anything I value, it's your time, boys and girls. We need to get you boys and girls on the road. You got things to do and people to see. A little bit. 2.5 minutes, boys and girls. 2.5 minutes. And then we will run the duck race. I'll drop the link one more time in the chat. Look at NQ, by the way, boys. Successful tape read. I don't know. I forget who said that they were potentially full porting their Apex account that expires today. I definitely didn't give him any confidence with the trade, but if he held it... Woo!
Mufasa, you know we finally here, right? Well, it's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday, it's Saturday, Sunday, hey!
Oh, it's done already? All right, guys. All right, boys and girls. Your cutoff. We're doing 2 account giveaways here. We had a little over 200 likes. on the stream. Let me grab the old duck race here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Data high maybe incoming here finally. Oh, yeah. Let's do... Oh, since we're doing 2, let's do... 40 seconds seems reasonable. Edit list. Always grabs a few extra, don't it? Breezy trades, bringing up the caboose. All right, man, we got 167. 167 of you crazy cats looking to win yourself a free TRADEIFY Select 50K account. Oh, boys, shit. There we go. All right, let's set her up. Let's set her up. Let me make sure I'm not missing nothing. Looks to be good here, boys and girls. Good luck, everybody. All right, 40 seconds locked and loaded. We got the ducks quacking, cracking, and crack-a-lacking. Let me grab here. We got to get our beats going here. Come on now. You guys know the vibes. You know the vibes here. Oh, shit. Make sure it's not too loud. All right, boys and girls. Good luck. May the flippers be ever in your favor. On your marks, get set, go. Like how I timed that up with the beat drop. It's the little things. It's the little things. All right. We are off and running. We are off and running here, chat boys and girls. We've got Basanta taking an early lead. Never a good sign for these, though, is it? No. See, yeah, already fallen. Nika. Could this be the one? Nika, do you actually dress like that? I don't know. I can see you wearing that top hat. We got Jose currently in a very comfortable lead all by himself. Data high taken, by the way. Oh, God. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's me. It's me. It's me trading. Congrats, it's me trading. If you're in the Discord, open up a ticket. Just send a screenshot of your YouTube so I know that it's you. If you can, but congrats, it's me trading. And we got one more account to give away. Oh, Nika, I thought for some reason the top hat was what you needed. Why'd my mood light go off? What do you guys tell me? No wonder nobody's seduced. No wonder nobody's seduced in here. That's my burner account, yeah. Yeah, April Fools. All right, boys, one more account to give away here. One more account. Oh, one sec. Real quick. Real quack. Let's double check. Hang on. I forget. Is it Control F? Yes. It is me. Oh, I had to make sure. I had to make sure. You, baby. Oh, all right. All right, just checking. Just checking. All right, boys. One more locked and loaded. On your marks. Get set. Quack. And we're off. We got Muhammad. I don't know if Superman... Do you guys think Superman's name is Muhammad in real life? Like it was all just a big psyop this whole time? Not actually Clark Kent. Yeah, could be. Could be a thing. All right, guys, we're in the final lap. The final lap here. Who's going to run out of gas? Who's going to race to glory? We are absolutely plummeting off data highs, by the way. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arun? Everybody in the chat's so pissed right now. Arun, same goes to you, man. Join the Discord, open up a ticket, screenshot your YouTube. Last thing I need to check here for Arun. Otherwise, we're rerunning it. Oh, did anybody type anything else? I was absolutely gonna re-roll it if somebody typed someone else. I was gonna re-roll it, just cause it would have been funny. Justin Werling disqualified. TT disqualified. Not Taylor Trades disqualified. Tyler and maybe Tori, depending. If she shows, oh boy, what is this gonna say? Oh, Jesus. Oh God, get out of here. Sorry, chat. Tanya, disqualified. Jolin. Come on, man. Come on. All right. Congrats, Arun. Congrats, It Is Me Trading. I will get with you boys after stream here for some codes, but let's take a look at the Dow, or not the Dow, the NASDAQ here, because holy cow. And let me turn this down to a reasonable level. Oh. What are you boys thinking? Shorts coming in or what? Finally got the data high sweep on E-mini NQ here. Watch it give like no retracement now. But boy, if we could get some retracement up into this area, I would be absolutely tickled pink. And would love nothing more than to try a little short ski. I'm going to drop a sell limit for right now at 374. I may have to adjust this. Definitely going to have to adjust this. All right, delete that for now. This 5-minute candle closes in 20 seconds, and we are also going to get a 5-minute inversion. I think I'm just going to try to grab this 50% retracement. I'm not going to demand the 618. Sell limit is set 368. This is also an OB. You're asking why I'm not. That's why I'm choosing the 50%. Fair value gap, breaker. Like, there's a lot of confluence right here. That's why I'm not going to demand this. But yeah, watch this thing. Watch it just melt without a retracement. We probably got something in here on the 30-second. 15-second? I mean, kind of on the 15, but actually not really. This up close candle, that's it. Oh, come on, you dirty dog. We'll see. We might end up leaving a 5-minute gap behind here as well. In which case, I'll probably just look to set my limit on that. we might end up having a 618 sell limit anyway. If we get here. My TP is your entry. Okay. Guys, this would just be too funny. Oh, come on. Dang, I think we pierced that low, didn't we? Damn it. Bruh. Will you relax? All right. Sell limit is 618. 5-minute candle closes in 2 minutes. It's looking like we're going to leave a 5-minute gap behind. 5-minute BPR. Eee. Yeah, I might just redo this whole position and go this 5-minute BPR. Speed has entered the chat. All right, get off here. And we're free. Free falling. I said we're free. Free balling. Welcome, John. All right, man. Limits going on. Limits going on. What's 5? Yeah. All right. So sell limit for me. I just dropped it on this 5-minute gap that will be left in the next 10 seconds. And we'll see if we get picked up, man. This would still be like a 50% retracement. Probably even a little less. No, yeah, it's probably about 50% right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 50% retracement back to that 5-minute. I like it. And if she dies, she dies. If she dies, she dies. Yeah, it's me trading. Yep. I'll get with you guys after stream here. What's up, bub? All right. Giveaway is done, Johnny. Giveaway is done. Gave away 250K select accounts with TRADEIFY. I mean, we waited a long time, man. We actually waited. The stream basically cut in half, the stream viewership. Then we decided to do a giveaway. For those of you guys that are newer to the channel, that is how we like to run things around here. I don't like to announce giveaways ahead of time because I don't like to give the people that are only here for giveaways to get a leg up on the people that are, you know, sticking around for the long haul, the true OGs of the channel. I like to give them the best opportunity for their loyalty. So I like to spring it on people, you know. Some might say, Tyler, you're just trying to blackmail us to stay on your stream longer and hit the like button. You're absolutely right. And I'm not going to apologize for it. It's a cruel world, chat. It's a cruel world. Nika, Unfortunately, the thing is, unfortunately, yeah, no, did not, Nika did not win. Although, Nika, your duck, so you must have missed my comment. Your duck at one point had a chance. Had a nice little top hat, too. Now you owe us 100K. You must be talking to Nika. Ow. You just spit the yeah. You held for 50 points to a daily high. 394, and it dumped 1 point away from it. Oh my god. Yeah, Robin, that's tough. At that point, you just gotta close. At that point, you just gotta manually exit. Am I right, chat? Oh my god. Okay, are we just gonna dump? No opportunities unless you literally just YOLO'd the very first 1 minute bearish PD array? Come on. Right now, your only opportunity was quite literally just this. You had to like see this shift and then just, I'm in. This little 1 minute here at 11:28. The 11:28 macro. How could you miss it? We got these stack lows here. We need to see this retrace though, man. Don't you dare just run. We waited all this time. We waited all this time for you to go grab that data high and then look for shorts. And I'll be a son of a gun if you ain't going to give it to us. You know? Meanwhile, the people that did short up here are like, shut up, man. I don't want it to retrace. Yeah, well, too bad. I want it to, so it must. Too bad. The sell limit was promised to me 3,000 years ago. The DOL, well, it's just, we're in a heavy premium. I don't know how far we could go. I wouldn't be surprised if we could see much lower. As low as potentially the level of 24,953, which is a daily fair value gap and previous day low. This is just a low hanging fruit. This is opening range. Opening range low. Or not even opening range low, just low from AM session, kill zone. You see we swept AM kill zone here. So this is low hanging fruit here. Oh my god. Oh my golly gosh. And we're free. Free ballin'. Well, chat. Also, let's see. Let's see where. Also, what a tape read, by the way. Goodness gracious. I want to see where the TGIF levels are. And we're free. Free falling. I said we're free. Oh, would you look at that, boys? 30% TGIF is exactly previous day low. Coinky dink or what? Oh, I love when stuff like that happens. I don't know. I'm keeping the limit on, I guess, until this low gets ran out, but might have to look for a later continuation on this. If anything, oh man, not nearly quick enough, obviously. Not that I was anticipating us to just, you know, do that, but that is how the cookie does crumble sometimes. Literally. My win rate is always 0. Anytime anybody ever asks what my win rate is, it's always 0. I mean, yeah, so what? I haven't lost in 2 weeks, but it's 0%. It's just a not important, it's a silly question. I would love to know what that answer does for you. You know, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, like, it's just silly. The short was so clean. You know, Gabriel, that's enough out of you. It is puking, yes. Pass the evals with that baby. Who is the guy that was on Apex accounts that were expiring today? Somebody remind me who that was, and are they still in the chat? What's up, Adam? Your win rate is currently about 58%. I mean, like, win rate is such a silly question, bro. Like, it's so different. Like, I literally haven't lost in 2 weeks. Should I sit here and say I have a 100% win rate? Obviously not, you know? Other weeks I've had my ass handed to me. Like, it's just... Close to passing. Keep me updated. All right, DeLucas, good luck. When you say that, does that mean you're holding a short right now? Kind of feels like that might be the case. Yes? All right, man. All right, I'm not trying to stress you out, but I would love to see a pullback. You know, I don't know, maybe like in this macro coming up, going into lunch, for me to be able to participate in this move before this low. Otherwise, I'm going to have to maybe look for something else later and or just not trade today. What's throwing me off a little bit in terms of how picky I want to be with my entry is like now on this 5-minute structure, you guys can see this sequence of up close candles, which is a bearish breaker, does align with this lower 5-minute gap and also this this 50% fib. You know, I can't be too picky with the retracement entry either, otherwise I'll totally get left again. It's kind of the thing. The only other alternative is like just delete the sell limit altogether and then just wait for a retracement and then try to refine an entry into this. But yeah, man, when she went quick. Dress up as Paul for stream, so I should just put on a suit and a purple tie. Yeah, let's see where the macro is, and kind of where we pull back to. I will play this by ear a little bit. I'm gonna keep this limit on for now, but if we get up to 50% in this gap here, in this breaker here, and if we see strong displacement on like a 1 minute out of here, I will probably look to join the move there, like here, if I can. But otherwise, I'll see if this can get offered. Yes, Adam, I do. This week I only traded 4 days. I didn't trade Wednesday morning. I was basically at the peak of this head cold, and I slept like dog shite, and we also had the big pump Tuesday from the ceasefire news, so I thought it was going to be poor action anyway, which it was. But yeah, usually 5 days a week for the most part, unless there's like a bank holiday or something going on. in the economic calendar. I got you, Adam. Don't worry. I got you, Adam. Thanks, my brain. I still short. Yeah, I know nobody that's in shorts wants to see retracement, but welcome to trading. Because I'm not in it, it probably won't retrace. If I was in it, it'd probably retrace all the way to my break even. Oops. Nah, not really, but it does feel like that sometimes. Yeah, we got a little SMT with this low with ES, right? Well, it's not technically this wick, but these lows are all relative. Like, that's super clean. That is super clean. Yep, midnight open here. Yeah, moment of truth here for my sell limits. The urge to join this move is real. I say that only because there's just two lower levels we could use. Meaning our risk reward could still be good. But dang. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. What's up, buddy? The giveaway is over with Malakishan. Giveaway is over. Hi from India. Hello from the United States. Trump preparing military if Iran fails to comply in talks. Yeah. Why you didn't do FOMO entry? I never FOMO. Definitely will be glancing at the mini from now on. Didn't check on my bias. Yeah, always use mini for your levels, especially today was really important. Waited all morning for that data high sweep and wanted to go short after, and now we're getting left totally in the dust for now. I'm going to blame the giveaway, though. I'm going to say that I was distracted and I wasn't fully paying attention to the chart because we were doing a giveaway. So thanks, chat. I'm going to tell everybody I would have caught it otherwise. I was too busy feeding the streets. And coughing. Can we see your dog? He keeps like poking his head in here and then he just goes in the other room. So I guess we'll have to see if he comes back. Dude, it's so crazy. He's got the conditioning down. The outro song that I play, the moment I play that outro song, he knows the stream is over and he just comes running in here ready to like go on a walk. We'll see, boys. Macro, lunch macro is here. I don't know. This might just accelerate now. That's really unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate. I mean, we'll have a 15-minute gap that'll be left behind here when this candle closes, most likely. I'm just going to go ahead and delete the sell limit for now, just because we're not anywhere near it. So it's not really any point in having it on. ES just ran out those equal lows. Dow Jones making a push for this external low. But I'm gonna say, yeah, if we do see new lows here, I mean, here's kind of what I would be inclined to think. You know, this would turn into obviously the continuation. We would have missed the top of this move, obviously, but doesn't mean we can't catch a continuation. Again, we have all these levels that we can utilize. So we have London low here, and really, I mean, these are all just internal lows from yesterday. Like if we just kind of toggle on the sessions here, they all have meaning, right? So this is yesterday's PM session low. And then you got, like, look at all these stacked lows from yesterday that we left. Remember yesterday we were so bearish wanting to see all of them ran out. We left them and we traded higher. This is now the previous day low, daily fair value gap. So this narrative, right? If we see some volume come into the market here, you know, there's still going to be opportunity with this, even if we miss this. Right. So I will personally try to keep my eyes peeled on this, but a little unfortunate missing the you know, the initial move, which we were waiting on, but it is what it is, man. Cookie crumbles that way sometimes. But yeah, I would be potentially interested in, I just need to see retracement before I join shorts. Personally, it's just something I need to see. A young boy like me, it's just what we gotta wait for. So if we see this, the next turn of the hour, right? Maybe we trade back up into here, and then try to catch something off that, right? And target this London low, etc. You could really just play that, right? IRL to ERL moves. Kind of all we're left with if you're left behind like me. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Yeah, definitely a little FOMO, but what can you do? Little FOMO, but what can you do? Oh, I think you ran out there. Oh, all right. So, yeah, I'm going to let this hourly close. Honestly, boys, I might just call it because we're just going to be waiting a while at this point if I'm going to get something. You know, I'm not going to chase this. I'm not going to chase this here and then get manipulated. It's just not worth it. Can't let the FOMO make you make a silly choice. But yeah, I would like to see something like this, you know, and this is going to be kind of ever developing, right? So let's see, like, yeah, the 1 minute or the 1 hour, I should say, not really any hourly gaps that we need to worry about here. Obviously, yeah, 4 hour looks like this. This 4 hour is likely turning into a bearish OB. So like, just pay attention to these hourly closures, right? You know, and take the power of three framework into consideration with them. But yeah, it's just going to require patience. If you did not catch this initial move, you know, in hindsight, obviously I can sit here and say, well, I could have just entered off the 5-minute inversion. Could have entered off, you know, the 1 minute here around 11:30. It's easy to say that in hindsight, but nobody knew that this move was coming this far and this fast, you know, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, 15-minute gap here. And we'll just see that for right now, this will be what I want to wait for, is to see if we can get this kind of a retracement into there. Yeah, but if not, we'll just see what we're left with, man. See what we're left with, man. Do you wish we were trading Forex still? Never for a second, Jasper. No. Good to see you, though, man. Good analyst. You should try becoming a trader. I'll look into it. Close to London Law, and yes, we are. Yes, we are. So yeah, this is what I'm waiting for, boys and girls. I want to see something like this. Retracement into, again, more so premium of this leg. And then I'll look to engage after that. I will keep you guys updated probably on X if I take anything. So follow me on there if you care to follow along. And or in the Discord, hop in there if you're not already. And congrats to the giveaway winners today, man. I'll get you guys the codes here in a little bit. But I'm going to have to wait for this retracement anyway, so I might as well just hop off. My dog just came in here, so let me see if I can... There he is. You guys see him? Come on. He could feel it in his loins that I was getting ready to close stream, so... Yeah, I'm going to go take him on a little walk ski, and then I'll come back and see where we're at. I'll keep you guys updated if I take anything else. Thank you guys for hanging out all day. Congrats again to the giveaway winners. If you want to support the channel, this is a free live stream, by the way. No paid Discord, no paid mentorship, nothing to sell. The only way you can support the channel is if you use code Tyler. If you do decide to purchase prop accounts, the support is always appreciated. But if I don't talk to you, boys and girls, I will see you guys back here next week. Have a great Friday. Don't be a degen. Have a great weekend. And don't do anything I wouldn't do, all right? Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week. Peace and love, chat.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler Trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Shorts on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Every single day. Snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.